Good morning. This morning's talk for our all age section, we're going to talk about being angry. And I thought I'd start with a little experiment with my friend Bob. This is Bob. Bob's quite happy here, although he's getting a bit fed up of still being stuck at home, and he is starting to get angry about that. So we'll put some of the still being stuck at home into here. Right. There's another thing that he's angry as well about too. He's angry that he's not allowed to hug his friends and his family. So we'll pop some of that in. And as well as that, he's had to miss his birthday party, had to be cancelled because of lockdown, and he's very cross about that. So we'll pop that in too. Wow, that's quite a big explosion. So I hope you like that little experiment. Obviously, Bob's not real, otherwise we'd be a bit more worried about him now, but he's okay. This is what can happen if you feel angry and you don't talk about it or share it with anyone. If Bob had talked about the different things he was feeling angry about, the issues wouldn't have changed, but Bob may have been able to manage them better and not exploded and felt bad. As well as your parents, family, and friends, you can talk to God when you're angry. But what happens when He is the one that you're cross with? You might want to shout at Him and ask, why hasn't He got rid of the virus? Why isn't He fixing these problems? Why is He making you live like this at the moment? It's okay to be cross with God. Many people in the Bible were cross with God, and we have records of that in the Psalms particularly. David was a character in the Bible and was known as one who was loved by God. He wrote many of the Psalms, which are songs to or about God. One of these, Psalm 13, he starts with, "How long will you forget me, Lord? How long will you hide from me? Forever? How long must I worry? How long must I feel sad in my heart? How long will my enemy win over me? Lord, look at me. Answer me, my God. Tell me, or I will die." Can you imagine David being really quite angry when he wrote this? But by the end of the psalm, he said, "I trust in your love because you saved me. I sing to the Lord because he has taken care of me." And that's quite a turnaround. I think that because David was honest with God about his feelings, God helped him to turn those feelings around, to realise everything God had given him, and it actually did help David in the end. We know that God loves us, He knows us, and He knows what we're feeling all the time. There is no point trying to hide your anger or other feelings from Him. But by being honest with Him, you start to let Him to help you heal your hurt and work through it. I know that it's easier said than done. When you are cross with somebody, you often don't want to talk to them. So you could try writing down your feelings or scribbling if that helps you, and maybe screwing up the paper and throwing it in the bin as a way of passing it on to God. Or you could ask someone to pray to God on your behalf if you're struggling to do that yourself. If you are feeling happy right now and not cross with lockdown, then that's great. Maybe you could draw a happy picture or write down what you are feeling and put it up on the wall, or make a paper aeroplane from it as a reminder for a time when you might struggle yourself. Regardless of your current feelings, we know that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and He loves you and wants to be your friend. The question is, will you let Him?